Oh my god! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm not doing anything.
I'm not talking to you, Bertram. I'm talking to him. Or her. Yes, you there. You watching this stream. No, not you, the other one. The other one that's watching this stream. That's right, you. I'm talking to you. Don't think I can't see you. I might be concentrating on this game, but I can assure you I have cameras everywhere. So I can see what you're doing there. Your hand in your trousers. Get them out at once. Do it. No, not just one hand. Take both of them out. That's right. Good. Right, so now you just watch the stream and behave, okay?
I'm confused.
Well, Bertram, it's quite simple. I just caught one of our viewers masturbating.
Oh!
Yes. Disgusting habits. No, don't put your hands back in. That's right, you pick up that soda or soft drink or whatever the hell you want to call it. You just use your hands to pick that up. Oh, I meant to tell you, Bertram, but my old fencing instructor Stan died this morning.
Oh, poor Stan.
Poor Stan? There was nothing poor about him. He had enough money to buy Wakanda and put a prostitute on every street corner. We don't mourn people who are more famous than we are, Bertram.
What about people less famous than us?
Oh no. If you're less famous than us, then you're definitely not worth our attention.
So who can we mourn?
Each other, Bertram. And of course, when I say each other, I mean me. You can mourn me when I go, Bertram.
Oh, I'll have a party when that happens.
What was that?
Nothing. I'm watching Two Girls, One Cup. It's gross.
You know, I recorded my own version of that back in 2007. But my version was called One Tosser, One Teacup.
You don't say.
I do say. You know, I'm so glad we're playing this and not that garbage I was playing yesterday. What the hell was it called again? Ass to Mouth or something. Anyway, I put off playing it for a very long time, and I wish I just played the bloody thing because I found it about as enjoyable as ramming a garden gnome into my urethra.
But OCG, didn't Ass to Mouth or whatever it is called get amazing reviews?
Well, viewer with the stupid voice, that game does indeed have amazing reviews. But those reviewers are lying to you. I, on the other hand, am not lying to you when I say that I would rather stick needles into my groin than play that bloody game again. The combat was too hard. The bloody boss fights were too hard. The lack of gratuitous lovemaking scenes did not make me hard. So, Ass to Mouth was an experience I'd care not to repeat in this life or the next. Unless, of course, someone's asking me to do it for real. In that case, I would be like, hell yes, I'll do that to you, attractive actor. Let's move on. Right, let's get this game finished quickly. I have an appointment with my psychiatrist today, and he told me if I was late, he would murder my wife. Which, ordinarily, I wouldn't mind. But she promised to make me macaroni and cheese for dinner tonight. And as you know, or should know, I love macaroni and cheese.
Do you ever think our streams have too much silly comedy in them?
Silly comedy? I can't say I've ever thought about it.
Shouldn't you just play the game and keep the comedy stuff to a minimum?
But if I did that, wouldn't I have to cut you out of the streams?
Why?
Because the only reason you exist is for comedy purposes. I mean, take your voice, for instance. It's ridiculous. No one actually talks like that. So clearly, you are here for comic relief.
What about your voice?
Well, what about it?
Is it not equally as ridiculous and annoying?
I never said your voice was annoying.
Oh.
Bertram, do you think my voice is annoying?
Maybe just a little.
Oh, by the way, I watched one of those murder mystery movie things last night, Bertram.
Oh, how was it?
Complicated. Frankly, it left me more dazed and confused than that time I saw a woman with 3 breasts, 5 ball sacks, and a chin larger than the Great Wall of China. I do enjoy a good murder mystery. You know, I was actually involved with a murder mystery myself once.
Oh, really?
Well, I was suspected of committing a murder, but it wasn't me. It turned out to be a midget in a bowler hat with a body odor problem. Don't look now, Bertram. That chap from next door is looking through our window again.
What chap from next door?
You know, the one with the lazy eye and the hunchback.
Derek?
No, the other one. The one that's even uglier than he is.
Malcolm?
No, the other one. I think they all live together. They're a trio of very ugly people. So who's the third member of that trio?
Toby?
Yes, Toby, that's it. Yes, I think he's looking through our window. I think he's looking for you, Bertram.
Why would he be looking for me?
Well, because you are romantically entangled, are you not?
Well, not at this exact moment, we're not.
No, I don't mean right now, because obviously we're streaming this game right now, but are you not usually attached by the penis? I mean, you know, attached in a romantic sense. You not usually hang out together.
I guess so.
Yes, so you're boyfriend and boyfriend, no?
Well, I've never really thought of it that way.
Well, maybe it's time that you do start thinking of it that way, Bertram. This could be your opportunity to fly the coop, so to speak. If you and this... what was his name again? Toby. If you and this Toby decide to get married or, God forbid, have children, you could leave this place and, I'd be completely alone. I'd have no one. And that would make me very sad. No, actually, Bertram, I actually think you and Toby should, break up. I think you should break up right now. Go on over to that window and you tell that ugly mother thumper that, tell him you found someone else. Tell him I'm your boyfriend if you want. I mean, you don't have to. There's no obligation to tell him that. But I mean, if you really want to, you can tell him that. I mean, I don't really mind either way. I mean, you can do what you want. But
Oh, that isn't Toby at the window. That's Malcolm.
Oh well. Never mind what I just said then. Let's get on with the game. You know, I've been looking forward to playing this, Bertram. I bathed. I changed my underpants. Something I never do. I lit some candles. I opened a bottle of wine.
A crate of wine.
A crate of wine. All we need is some scantily clad prostitutes, and this will be a proper party.
Wouldn't they distract from the game, though?
Oh, I never really thought of that. Yes, probably for the best that there's no prostitutes here, right? I think it's time for a poem. Lady Demetresque, with the marvelous breasts, how I long to shag you where you rest. I will spill my milk upon your chest. As a lover, you're the best. Ha ha, ha 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 ha. It's not Shakespeare, I admit, but I think it sums up my feelings quite nicely.
It was most, romantic, sir.
Thank you, Bertram. I agree. I agree.
Where do you think Lady Demetresque buys her clothes?
Never mind that, Bertram. I want to know where she buys her tampons. And what size. Do tampons come in very fucking large size?
I don't know.
Well, find out, damn it. What am I paying you for?
You don't pay me.
Oh, that's right. Ha ha ha. But still, I want to know, Bertram. I have to know.
Oh, I'll see what I can do.
You know, Bertram, I do love me a bit of hacking and slashing.
Oh, is that why you have a I Heart Jack the Ripper t-shirt?
It is indeed, Bertram.
Oh, I meant to tell you, but when I last washed that t-shirt, it came out pink. Don't kill me.
Why would I kill you, Bertram? Pink just so happens to be my favorite color.
Oh, really?
No, not really. I am absolutely going to cut your bollocks off with a spoon when we finish this game.
Oh, no.
You always know I like a game when I have an erection for the duration of playing it. Ha ha.
How long have you had this particular erection?
10 hours and counting. Which either means I love this game, or there's something wrong with me.
Oh, there's plenty wrong with you.
Shut up, Bertram. So, Bertram, this game is from...
A series that you love?
a series that I love.
And you also loved this game.
And I also loved this game. Wait a minute. What are you doing, Bertram? Why are you reading from my script?
Well, I noticed that you didn't give me a lot to say outside of, oh my, or oh. So I thought I would give myself more to do.
You want more to do? Get me a bloody coffee. What do you think I pay you for?
But you don't pay me.
Shut up, Bertram. I pay you with sexual favors as well, you know. Just get me a coffee, right? If you'll excuse me, I'm off to call my fictional wife a myriad of dreadful names.
Oh no, you're not getting off that easy. You'll finish this game even if it kills me.
Oh, if only you would die, Bertram. Then I could inherit that collection of mannequin heads you have.
No, those are my friends.
Stop lying, Bertram. You don't have any friends. You have inanimate objects that you occasionally engage in one-sided conversation with.
Pot, kettle, black?
Oh. Touché. Fine. You chaps remember when Mass Effect 3 first came out? Oh, you Mass Effect bitches. Bitching about the ending. Oh, what was my opinion of the ending? Well, firstly, I never played the bloody game when it first came out. I was too busy playing amazing video games, not some third-person space shagging simulator. No, don't look at me like that, Bertram. Commander Shepard is a whore and you know it. Probably riddled with more STDs than I have games on the shelf. And believe me, I have a lot of bloody games on my shelf. And secondly, I didn't understand the bloody ending anyway. All I remember is it was a child. I hate children. Some colors. Shepard died, or didn't die, or died and came back as a zombie. I don't bloody know. Oh. And while I'm talking about a garbage series of video games, let me piss you all off even more by listing other games that I think are complete and utter garbage. Let's see. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, all of them. Fallout, all of them. FIFA, all of them. Madden, all of them. Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, 3, and 4. Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 2, Starfield, System Shock, Crysis 1, Far Cry 1 and 2, Minecraft, The Sims, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Elden Cockring, Rise of the Ronin, Neo, Neo 2, Legend of Zelda 1 through 10,000, Metroid, except for Metroid Other M, which I think is excellent. Bite me. Tony Hawk can suck my, well, you know. Saints Row, all of them, except for the reboots. I quite like that. Bite me. Call of Duty Online, most online shooty games, Fortnite, Apex, whatever the bloody hell it's called. I could go on. And I will. Journey, Wii Sports, any sports game, Knights of the Old Republic, The Witcher. Yes, he's another whore just like Shepard. Mario Kart, 2/3 of Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, Stardew Valley, Disco Elysium, Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and 3, or as I like to call them, Bollocks Gate, Halo 3, World of Warcraft, Guitar Hero, Shadow of the Colossus, Half-Life, Portal, Silent Hill 2, Pokemon, Tetris, Street Fighter 2, Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight, Mario 64, GoldenEye, Undertale, Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Smash Brothers, again, all of them, the original Doom, Doom 2, Doom 64, Celeste, Borderlands, again, all of the bloody things, Hades, Earthbound, Overwatch. I'm bored now. What was I even talking about before? Oh, who cares? Let's just play the bloody game. So, not a lot of people know this, but I've been asked by Capcom to single-handedly handle the script for the upcoming remake of Resident Evil 1. Yes, which I have titled Resident Evil 1. Another fucking remake? Seriously? Now, don't get too excited. I've only been writing the script for a few days now, but I thought that since you are such good, unloyal viewers of this channel, that I would give you a little preview of what you can expect from this new, inferior version of Resident Evil 1. So I'm going to read for you, let's see, no, not the sex scene between Barry and Chris. I haven't got Capcom to sign off on that yet. How about... No, this is the part where Wesker gets his trident on. Don't want to give that away. Well, maybe I can read a bit of the exchange between Barry and Jill, where Jill reveals the backstory of the Jill sandwich line. Gosh, Jill, I never knew that you were spit roasted by William Birkin and Mr. X at the exact same... No, can't read that bit. I'll just read my new version of the infamous opening to the original game. You know, where Jill, Barry, and Wesker end up in the mansion after outrunning that flasher in the woods. No, wait. In the old version, it was zombie dogs they were running from. Anyway, so Barry, Jill, and Wesker collapse in the hallway. Jill is completely naked, and Wesker has a pineapple shoved up his ass. Literally. The man from Del Monte will not be impressed. What the fuck is this? Wow, what a mansion. Ow! Don't alarm yourselves. That's the last time I ingest a pineapple anally.
No one wants to hear about that, Wesker. Wait a gosh damn minute. Where is Chris?
Never mind that, Jill. I'm more concerned with this. What is this? Blood. I hope this isn't Chris's blood.
I don't think that's possible, Barry. Chris doesn't usually have his period until the third Tuesday in the month.
Zombie. What is it? It's a monster. Let me take care of this. Damn. Left my gun in my other pair of pants. Wow, what a manch.
Shut up, Wesker. You already said that line.
Anyway, that's just a little tease of the upcoming Resident Evil 1 remake. It's, not perfect, but, I've got a pretty good feeling about it. Anyway, let's get back to this game.
There's no use trying to enter at the same point. It's caved in. Whoever had to get in there somehow.
Forgive me, dear viewer, but we must get through this game quickly. I'm currently being chased by a man in a gorilla costume through the London Underground. I'll explain later. Uh-oh, Monkey Boy is gaining on me. I'll just hide in this toilet. Good morning, sir. Nice penis. Sir, stop pointing your penis at me. Uh-oh, here comes King Kong. Well, this is awkward. Tell me, Monkey, is it true that you and Tarzan are more than just friends?
Here you go.
Thank you, Bertram. What the hell is wrong with this coffee?
I put poison in it. I'm sick and tired of you treating me like shit.
Oh. Okay then. Right, let's cut the cow shit. This game is amazing. It's the most fun I've had since Chun-Li offered me a special massage.
Special massage?
That's code for suckle upon my Colonel Mustard.
Oh my!
Yes, oh my. Did you know, Bertram, that Chun-Li wears dentures?
I did not.
Yes. 'Twas slightly awkward when they fell out. I've still got them. In a jar. In the bathroom.
Oh my!
Yes. Haha. Oh my. Though this game looks quite simple, I can assure you, dear viewers, that this tale has more twists and turns than watching an M. Night Shyamalan movie whilst riding a roller coaster. And I've found myself welling up and full-blown crying on more than one occasion. So not only is it twisty like a roller coaster, it's also an emotional roller coaster. Haha. So what else can I tell you about this game? Oh yes! Now as you can see graphically and musically, this game is beautiful. And for the idiots amongst you, musically is a posh way of saying music.
Oh, I knew that.
No one cares, Bertram.
Now you know why I poisoned you.
That's a good one. Poisoned me.
It was a
I suddenly feel quite unwell.
Oh, good.
Wait a bloody minute. Did you actually poison me, Bertram?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh dear.
Whatever happened to Bubsy? You know, the Bobcat from those old games like Bubsy 3D?
Oh. Well, the last I heard, he was sentenced to be anally probed by aliens for eternity.
Oh my!
Yes. Oh my. You know, Bertram, the Mega Man games annoy me more than a prostitute with her hole sewn shut.
We weren't even talking about Mega Man.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to make that joke.
Oh!
And for you fellow homosexuals out there, let me reword that joke so you feel included. The Mega Man games annoy me more than a male gigolo with his hole sewn shut. Oh, and speaking of homosexuals, did you know that Ricky Martin came out as a homosexual years ago, Bertram? Though, frankly, anyone who sings about women as much as he did is clearly taking it up the poop chute in his spare time. Lucky bastard. Remind me when we finish this stream, Bertram, to phone Ricky and ask him for his preference in lubricants.
I will do. Why'd you never play the Nintendo Switch, OCG?
Because the Nintendo Switch is essentially a glorified doorstop at this point for me, Bertram. I only bought the bloody thing to play Bayonetta 2 and 3.
But what about Zelda?
Zelda can suck my Colonel Mustard. Breath of the Wild and that other garbage Zelda game are overlong, boring pieces of dinosaur excrement. No, actually, not dinosaur excrement, because I would rather play with that than these boring Zelda games. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yes, don't play the Nintendo Switch. Let's show Nintendo how much we hate them.
I love Nintendo.
And that's why I hate you, Bertram. Well, that and you tried to assault my grandmother in a touchy-feely kind of way last Christmas, which is doubly sick considering the old bitch has been dead for years.
Then why was she at the Christmas party?
Because every party needs decorations, and I forgot to buy any, so I thought, why the hell not dig up grandmother and drape her over the front door? Ha ha.
Please note, OCG is a fictional character. Any resemblance to persons alive, dead, or undead is purely coincidental.
So, My psychiatrist has told me I need to engage more with you commoners. So, please tell me down below. What do you think of this game? Like it? Love it? Want to crawl into bed and make passionate love to it? Ah, hello there, you beautiful bastards. As you might know by now, I'm pretty infamous. I run my own little YouTube channel focused on gaming. So there's reviews, commentary, all manner of degradation, delivered in my rich British accent, and it's bloody hilarious. I'd like to ask you to go through my channel with a fine mustache comb. And if you like what you see and hear, then please consider subscribing. I deserve it, and my ego will thank you. No, seriously, dear viewers, my views and subscription rate is pathetic. The homeless chap down the street from here is doing better than I am. And he eats insects.
Did you really need to put this in the middle of a live stream?
Yes, I did, Bertram. Now, if you'll excuse me, Bertram, I'm going to put something inside myself whilst we continue to play this game. You know what really annoys me, Bertram? People who walk so slow in front of you when you're trying to get somewhere. I mean, it's just like, get out of my way. Walk as slow as you want, but don't you dare walk in front of me. Do you get what I'm saying, Bertram? I mean, I could go on, but you better just get on with this playthrough before Bertram is tempted to use the cattle prod on me.
Oh, I didn't know we owned a cattle prod.
Oh yes, Bertram. We own a vast collection of weird and wonderful items.
I know it me.
God damn it, I got a bit of pressure on my teeth now. Where did that come from? No bloody idea of a bloody thing.
OCG, is that 4 copies of Final Fantasy VII Remake you have on the shelf now?
Well, yes, Bertram. 'Twas my game of the year 2020, after all.
You know, I'm still shocked and horrified that it wasn't The Last of Us Part 2.
Well, yes, but that was my second favorite game of 2020. But it did win my award for Most Arousing Scene in a Video Game 2020.
And what scene was that?
Joel's death scene, of course.
Oh, I see.
Well, anyway, Final Fantasy VII Remake is bloody amazing. Period.
But you can't have a period. You're a man. And you're still naked.
Well, yes, but it is very hot in here. Ugh. Actually, I think we've got a fan over there. No, Bertram, the one next to that. Yes, that one. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. Obviously, I can't go and get it. I'm playing the bloody game, aren't I? Yep, just bring it here. Bring it here. Right, just put it there. No, not there. There. No, not there either. Put it there. Yes, that's it. There. Very good, Bertram. Very good. Ugh. Uh-huh. Pardon me. Oh, that's when I left that bit of chocolate. Wondering where that bloody thing got to. Ugh. Oh, it's melted. Hate it when that happens.
Don't go down. So, what are you thinking about this game, OCG?
Well...
Do you want to know what I think?
No, not really. No one cares what you think, Bertram.
That's not true. Mila does.
Mila. As in, Mila Jovovich.
Uh-huh.
How the hell do you know? You know what? Never mind, Bertram. Just watch me play the bloody game, alright?
Okay.
Oh, my poor back. Oh, my poor leg. Oh, my poor penis. Right. You know, Bertram, I can't remember exactly when this game came out, but I fondly remember it as the same year that I created a mask, then attempted to kidnap the opera singer Catherine Jenkins and take her to my secret lair beneath the Paris Opera House. I mean, my mother's basement.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And, how'd that attempt go?
Not good, Bertram. Not good.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes, it does. I've had a bit of a crush on Catherine Jenkins for a while now.
Remind me again, who is Catherine Jenkins?
Impresses me.
I'm not going to dignify that with response, Bertram.
Okay, alright. What are you laughing at?
Oh, nothing, Bertram. Just remembered a joke I came up with the other day. Something about a rabbi and a... I'll tell you later. It's funny, though. It's funny. It'll be worth the wait. Trust me. I can't stop thinking about it now. I'm hilarious sometimes. That joke is good. I can't wait to tell you it, Bertram. I can't wait to tell you. Oh shit, I think I've forgotten what it is now. It's alright. Now come back to me by the time we finish this game. Pardon me. Bertram, what'd you do with my cough? Oh, never mind, never mind. It's there. I can see it. Ow! Bloody hot. I know coffee's supposed to be hot, but... well... And a smudge on the screen. No, it's a dead bug. How the hell did that get on the screen? Wipe that off, Bertram. There, that dead bug. No, not that one. Wait a minute, is that another dead bug? Right, wipe that one off first. Right, now do the one over there. Good man. Right, now get out of the way, I can't see what's going on. Ah. You know, dear viewers, I highly recommend that you go and buy this game right now. Well, not right now because you're watching my playthrough, but the second this is over, I recommend that you go and buy this game.
But what about when the playthrough's over if they need the toilet?
Well, fine, they can watch the playthrough, use the toilet, then go and buy the game.
What if they already own the game?
Well, then they already know how good the game is.
But what if they own the game, but haven't played it yet?
Well, then they... Oh, shut up, Bertram. Honestly, what if they own the game and haven't played it yet? Who the hell does that? Who the hell goes out of their way to buy a game and doesn't play the bloody thing? Honestly, never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. Buying a game and not playing it. That's just stupid. That's what that is. Boy oh boy though, Bertram, this game is more fun than putting the DualShock controller against my crotch when it vibrates. Haha, which just so happens to be a favorite hobby of mine. One of many hobbies, of course. I mean, there's that, there's doing this, you know, gaming, that kind of thing. Ooh. Now I've got an itchy neck. God damn it. Ow. It really hurts. Where's that deep heat, Bertram? Where did we put the deep heat? We need some deep heat here. Pronto. I need some deep heatage.
Oh, I like that one.
It was nice, but it was in the way.
Let me try and grab this without taking my eyes off the screen. There we go. Haha, success.
The Queen's Shaman. A dais with a sword set into it, or in this case, Viticocha's staff. This is it.
Do you believe it's the same one we saw in Tiwanaku?
There's more than just one Deus, but possibly.
So the shaman would be Merlin, and the staff would be whatever the hell King Arthur's sword was called.
Oh shit, didn't realize I was so close to the microphone when I was doing that. Apologies, dear viewers. Apologies. I just did it again, didn't I? Bertram, I think we're gonna have to do something with that shelf over there.
What shelf?
You know, the one that's over there. The one that's got, Mario, Luigi, that dickhead from Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Max Payne, Crash Bandicoot, that dickhead from Metal Gear Rising,
The tip has broken.
some beautiful woman from Tales of Arise or whatever.
I
That
had
one.
No idea it looked
Oh,
like this.
no, can't
I've
see
seen
that
this
one.
At
You
Waseda
know,
University in
it's the one that's also got the,
know it had anything
Mortal
to do with
Kombat.
these
Wait a minute,
artifacts.
wait a minute, Bertram.
Hold of him right now.
Let me
It's not
concentrate
there
here.
anymore. It was stolen by Shogo Takamoto.
Takamoto?
Yeah.
Yakuza's
No,
never
the one that's got the, Mortal Kombat chaps on it as well. What are they called? Scorpion,
Hey, but
Sub-Zero.
I got an eye calling on her cell. I'm patching her
How
through.
old is that bloody franchise, Bertram?
Oh, probably older than us.
Oh no, Bertram, it's definitely not older than us.
I'll make them feel at
We
home.
are old as shit. Old as shit. But anyway, we need to do something about that shelf. It's looking a bit cluttered for my liking.
I got distracted. She seems safe for now.
It's alright. Just let me know if our mercenary friends get any closer to her.
Got it. How will you make it back with the phone missing?
So, you recommend this game, OCG?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, so we can, piss off then?
No, you can't piss off, Bertram. Playthrough isn't done.
Oh.
Honestly, piss off. Bertram, when was the last time you hoovered this floor?
Last week. Why?
Looking a little bit grubby for my liking. I don't think I like walking on this floor. The mess it's in. Maybe you should give it a quick hoover. No, not now. Not now, Bertram. I'll just make a racket. You can do it when we're done. Oh, Bertram, if you're getting up, can you get me another coffee? That's a good fellow. That coffee's gone a bit lukewarm for my liking. Bit, Luke Wilson for my liking. Actually, that joke doesn't make any sense. Never mind. Never mind. No, Bertram, when I was in the toilet this morning, I swore that I felt a hand pressing against my shoulder.
Maybe we have a ghost.
Ghost, don't be ridiculous. You don't think we do you?
You know, I saw a ghost once.
No, you didn't.
I did. It was back in 1998. I had just finished Final Fantasy VII for the 100th time, and
No one cares, Bertram.
that's not true. Mila does.
Mila, oh, not this again. Oh. Ghost indeed.
Why is it taking you so damn long to play this game, OCG?
Well, it certainly had absolutely nothing to do with me thinking I played this game, and only noticing last night that I had in fact not played this game.
Oh, only an idiot would do that.
Yes, quite. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Bertram, have you seen those scissors I used to trim my beard?
No?
This is all she
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna do it now, because I'm playing this, but, you know,
Why
it's
is
good
she
to know where
hiding
they are.
these years? Maybe
when I
not
need them.
hiding exactly. Not
Just,
keeping in
I
touch
went
with
looking
her
for
friends.
them last week.
Perhaps she found or learned
Couldn't find
something
them.
down there that she wanted to keep to herself.
Bastards.
Zip, did you speak to Takamoto?
Who knows where the hell they've gone?
He didn't want to see you, so I reminded him how much you hate the word no.
I'm a horrible conversationalist. I trust he wants to get together on neutral ground.
You'll love this. He wants to meet at Toru Nishimura's
Ow.
offices across the street
Hurt
from his
my
penthouse.
gut there.
Nishimura. Takamoto doesn't know we're friends.
Nope. All he knows is Nishimura's
Oh,
hosting a
thank you,
corporate
Bertram.
tomorrow
Just
night
put the
and
coffee
you
down
need
there.
it.
Better and better. All right then, I'm heading there straight away. I'll need to find something to wear though.
Da-da-da-dum. Bertram, you forgot to put coffee in this cup again. It's completely empty. There's nothing in it. Absolutely nothing in this cup. Who the hell's this coffee for? The Invisible Man? Honestly. There, take the cup back. Put some coffee in it. Idiot. Honestly. Oh, reminds me, Bertram. Remind me the next time I go to the doctor. I need to get that lump on the bottom of my foot looked at. No, before you say anything, it's most definitely not a varuka. Who do you think came up with that word? Varuka. I know I'm saying it rather exotically, you know, putting emphasis on the R. I do that with a lot of words. Roberto. Rum. Roger, the cabin boy. Wrist action. Rubbing one out. Rooster. Repetitive. rectangle. Right, think I'm done now. Bertram, what's a good word that rhymes with fetus?
Why?
I don't know, just my mind was wandering there while I'm playing this. Trying to come up with a poem. I need something that rhymes with the word fetus. Pletus, that's not a real word. Meet us. Meet us. The burglar escaped from the woman's fetus and saw his neighbor and said, "Come meet us."
You and Takamoto got together.
No,
He was
that's
trying to pass
garbage.
off forged relics from the Asuka period, and convinced him reason doesn't work for the Yakuza.
But you let him go.
And now we're going to have a
Burglar
useful
escaped
conversation.
from the
It's
woman's
turned out quite
fetus. He needed to escape, he needed a tactic.
He's in his office.
So he found himself a spaceship and went intergalactic. Intergalactic. Intergalactic.
Shimura-san is expecting me.
You must like that word, intergalactic. You've used it a few times now.
Yes. It's probably my second favorite word of all time.
What's your favorite word?
Bastard, of course.
Ah, of course.
I love it. Bastard. 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 Anyway.
Welcome, Lara. You have been enjoying my little party.
とても楽しんでいます、西村さん。When Takamoto arrives, however, it may cause you some inconvenience.
Take care. He is a very dangerous man when his interests differ from yours.
Let's
You'd
see
be amazed
who's
how
in the
persuasive
chat.
it can be, even with
Yes.
dangerous men.
I see
I
you
am
there.
convinced.
You're always in my chat,
I am
aren't you?
dangerous too, you remember.
Yes, you.
But
Yes,
please,
I'm talking to you.
Enjoy the party while you can.
Right, get your hands out of your pads. How dare you come into my streams with your hands in your pants? Not on. Not on at all.
No, OCG, I've been thinking maybe we should start playing on a PC.
Oh, Bertram. You know that playing on a PC causes me to develop an unsightly rash on my hands. Not too dissimilar to stigmata,
I am looking for a piece.
That's strange.
but
Or
true.
it was until you stole it.
Really?
No, not really.
And you would be wise to avoid such accusations.
Then I suggest we skip
God
to
damn it, now my
negotiations.
beard is
I don't
itchy.
have any idea what you are talking about.
Of course you do. Just name a price.
Ms. Croft, are you deaf?
I don't know. Let's see. Try begging for your life like you did the last time we spoke.
殺せ今すぐやれ
Yeah, Bertram, I think we'll have McDonald's for dinner.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you're not lying, are you?
Of course not. Yes, yes, I am lying.
Oh.
Come, Bertram, you know I prefer KFC. As I like to call it, Kufk.
Where'd you get those?
Remember that television show?
Never
Years
arrived
ago,
with an
Bertram.
empty hand.
Foam jacket.
Takamoto has no doubt returned to his efforts.
What a funny
Not
bastard
following
he
my
was.
Men will be waiting.
Can't say I remember it.
I know
Oh,
you're into those, but
you're
it's
missing
not
out,
really a winning
Bertram.
option.
You are
If I
missing
can't go
out.
down, I'll go up. How do I get to the roof?
The roof? There is an elevator.
Foam jacket, yes.
Be cautious. There is construction.
Maserati 3200, talk to me.
I don't know about this, Laura.
That's why we have to.
Who's
view
the other
from
one?
a different
Ah,
angle, namely the roof.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes. I would like to buy
And
Duft.
I'm on my way.
Do you have Duft? I want to buy this. Do you have this?
what a funny fucker. You want to buy DVD? They don't make comedy like that anymore. Nope.
That building across the street.
No, they do
that's
not.
Takamoto's.
He's likely to be on the top floor.
They also don't
This
make
is going to
consoles
require
like
some
that anymore.
creativity.
Like my beloved PlayStation 4 and 5. The most attractive twins since Pamela Anderson's perfect breasts.
You're so strange.
Shut up, Bertram.
Did you watch Baywatch as a child,
It's not a
OCG?
party until
As a
something gets
child? I still watch it now. What do you think I've got on in the background over there?
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
Yes. I'll watch an episode or two of that after this live stream, before we go to bed. Oh, that reminds me, Bertram. New bed's being delivered next Thursday. Not Tuesday. Thursday. You got that?
So Tuesday?
Not Tuesday, Bertram. Thursday. 2 days after Tuesday. Thursday.
So Friday?
No, Thursday. You got that? Thursday.
Okay. Thirsty?
Nope, not right now, Bertram. Still got this coffee here.
No, I was...
Yes, I know what you were doing, Bertram. I just, jumped at the opportunity to make a joke.
Oh!
Yes.
Not 60 under 3 seconds.
So, is this game hard?
Ha! Ron Bloody Jeremy has never been as hard as this game is. No, actually, I'm exaggerating. This game isn't all that hard.
Laura, this is crazy people stuff.
Did you just spot, Bertram?
No?
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I smelled something there. Ow! Itchy all of a sudden. God damn you, itch. Be gone. Get behind me, itch. I wonder how much longer we got left of this game.
Laura, this is crazy people stuff.
chat. How are we doing? How are we doing, chat? How are we on this lovely day? Don't be shy now. Yes, that includes you with your hands down your pants. Thought I told you to take them out. Masturbation's not good for your health, you know.
Yes, why do you think he's so fucked up?
Shut up, Bertram. I resent that. Oh, God damn it. Oh, that reminds me. I need a new PlayStation 5 controller, Bertram.
Why? What happened to the controller in your head?
Well, you see, I threw it out the window in frustration yesterday and murdered the postman. The controller, or should I say my spare controller, is currently in the custody of the local constabulary, so I need a new one.
Right away, sir.
I didn't mean you had to go out and get it right now. I'm just saying to remind me, you know, when we're out at the, shops. Buying condoms. I mean,
And it's a tad
food.
distracting.
Buying lots of food. Lots of food. So we can have plenty of meals. Lots of food so we can have lots of meals. Yeah, Bertram, some of the sequences in this game are frustrating me more than that time I tried to thread your head through a needle.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was a huge needle. Where did you say you got it again?
Car boot sale. Apparently it used to belong to King Kong.
Oh, you don't say.
I do say. Wonder how he's getting on these days. Good old King Kong and his massive schlong. Someone should make a movie called that. King Kong and his massive schlong. Coming soon to a picture house near you.
Actually, I don't think they call them picture houses anymore.
Oh, yes, that's right. The cinema. King Kong and his massive schlong. Coming soon to a cinema near you. I can see it now. King Kong on the poster. With his massive schlong. Maybe I'll make that movie one day. If this, YouTube thing doesn't go anywhere. Maybe I'll retire. Become a movie director. Make erotica starring primates. With massive schlongs. Very unprofessional to laugh at your own jokes. Very unprofessional. That was a pretty good one, though. That was a pretty good one. Erotica starring primates. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Come on, get out of the bloody way.
Who are you talking to?
That weird Spanish maid you decided to hire, Bertram. He keeps walking in front of the bloody television.
What Spanish maid?
You know, the one that you hired last week.
No, she died on Friday.
Oh. Oh. I see. Maybe she's a ghost then.
Oh! Actually... You think I could finish my story now, OCG?
What? What story?
The one I was going to tell you earlier about the ghost?
Fine. But if it turns out the so-called ghost you met was nothing more than a drunken naked man wearing a bedsheet, then I'm not going to be happy.
Oh. Never mind then.
Ha. Thought so. Oh, thank God I'm not playing this game on the Xbox.
What exactly do you have against the Xbox?
Oh, I never told you about the time I was molested by an Xbox One while standing in line at the local gaming boutique.
No.
Ah, I'll tell you about that one later. Bastard. He can molest me while I'm standing in the queue. I don't think so, sir.
Okay, it gets worse from here. This is like a Yakuza factory.
Then
No, Bertram, I don't like the Xbox. Probably just as well that we're going to be getting all their games now on my beloved PlayStation. Ha ha ha! More games for me to review. Ha ha!
Oh, you review a lot of fucking video games.
What did you say?
You review a lot of video games. New video games, old video games everyone's heard of, video games no one has heard of, video games you find in abandoned haunted brothels.
Yes, I do review a lot of video games. That's what makes me so amazing, Bertram. Oh, meant to tell you, Bertram. But, last, when was it? Wednesday? I had dinner with King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table.
You're aware they've all been dead for centuries, right?
Of course I am. What's your point?
So, were they all zombies or hallucinations or... You know what? Never mind. Just continue on with what you're doing, you crazy bastard.
you'll see them what I do.
Thank you, Bertram. I think I will. Ooh. Ah! Oh, damn it, this seat's uncomfortable. You get a new one. I want that one that's modeled after Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's what I want. I want that chair. Dear viewers, give me lots of money so I can buy that chair. Especially you with your hands in your pants. I want plenty of money from you. Filthy bastard. Oh, speaking of filthy bastards, you know, guess what, Bertram? I caught Dante snorting cocaine in the bathroom again.
Dante? As in the star of Devil May Cry Dante?
No.
Dante as in the star of the reboot of Devil May Cry Dante?
No.
Dante Alighieri, the author of the famous poem?
No. Our neighbor Dante, you know, drug dealer, delinquent. Never sends us a Christmas card.
Oh, him.
Yes. So I told him next time I catch you sticking that white shit up your nose, I'm going to think of something to do. Stop you putting that white shit up your nose. It'll probably cost you a lot of money. Money you could be giving to me and my channel.
Looks like there's no way out.
There's always
Yes, that man's proof, Bertram. Demons are indeed real.
She's never cared.
I saw one in the toilet the other morning.
I think that was a spider.
Shut up, Bertram. It was a demon. I knew what I saw.
If you say so.
Yes, I do bloody say so. Maybe it was a demon that just so happened to look like a spider. I don't know. Maybe it was Pennywise the fucking dancing clown. In his true form. Ugh. Horrible flashbacks to the It mini-series of the 1990s. Oh. Awful. Big plastic spider motherfucker at the end. Honestly, who thought that was a good idea?
There could be more out there, Laura. Do be careful.
What a lovely evening to be outside.
Uh-oh. You know what that means. I'll
Oops.
get diamond hydronate.
Bertram, I think there's a fly in here. Get a newspaper. Send that bastard to its maker. Thank you, Bertram. No, Bertram, the poster for this particular video game had the tagline, "A game based on true events." Ha! Well, I can confirm that that statement is bullshit. This game is not based on true events. What a ridiculous thought. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog, that game is based on true events.
I don't think it is.
Don't interrupt me when I'm making shit up, Bertram. What time's it just now, Bertram?
It's nookie time. I mean, 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's right, it is nookie time. We better get this game finished quickly then. Ha ha ha! Not for any particular reason, of course.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to get more thrush cream. The tube is more dry than an asexual at an orgy.
I'll put some on the shopping list along with food, gin, and a new rubber chicken. Don't ask what happened to the other rubber chicken. Oh, that reminds me, we also need to get tweezers as well. Big enough tweezers to be able to pry something out of someone's anus. My God, this beard is so itchy.
it's annoying you so much, why don't you shave the bloody thing off?
How dare you, Bertram? That's blasphemy in this household. Shave my beard off. How dare you? How dare you indeed? Rather cut my nuts off than shave my beard off.
I don't think you would.
Bertram, I would. This beard has been with me longer than I can remember. In fact, I'm pretty sure I had this beard when I was in my mother's womb.
I don't think you did.
Don't tell me what I did or did not have in my mother's womb, Bertram. Were you there? Also in my mother's womb? And if so, what the fuck were you doing in my mother's womb? God, I need to go to the toilet. Sure I can hold it. Come on, hours. Oh, reminds me. I ran into that chap from Ghosts and Goblins at a local brothel. I mean, toilet.
Oh, was he a nice chap?
Yes, but bizarrely, when I gave him a slap on the back, his suit of armor fell off. So there I was in the middle of a brothel, I mean, toilet, with a stark naked video game character. I mean, luckily no one came in, otherwise they might have got the wrong end of the penis. I mean, stick.
Ha ha.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about penis. We are here to talk about this particular video game that we are live streaming right now.
What game would that be?
Use your bloody eyes, Bertram. Says up there in the description for the stream.
Oh, so it does.
Don't you worry, dear viewers. If you think you've seen the best of this live stream, ha! You haven't seen anything yet. There's going to be plot twists, many trysts, and limp wrists.
Because we're going to start masturbating?
No, Bertram. Because of the gaming.
Oh. I knew that.
Right, well. Better continue on with this playthrough before Bertram is tempted to use a cat of nine tails on me.
Oh, I didn't know we owned a cat of nine tails.
Oh yes, Bertram. We own a vast collection of weird and wonderful items. Bertram, who's that weird man looking in the window over there? It's not that Michael Myers bastard again, is it? It's not Halloween yet, Michael. Come back when it's Halloween. That's right. You keep walking. Crazy bastard.
Please note, OCG is a fictional character. Any resemblance to persons alive, dead, or undead is purely coincidental.
So, my psychiatrist has told me I need to engage more with you commoners. So, please tell me down below. What do you think of this game? Like it? Love it? Want to crawl into bed and make passionate love to it? Dear viewers, thank you for tolerating, loving this live stream. It's great to have each and every single one of you here to stroke my ego. Now, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button and then share this video. Go on, do it. Do it. No, Don't go and get a coffee. Get back here. Yes, you. I can see you going to get a coffee in the middle of this live stream. Did I say you could go and get a coffee? No, I did not. Get back here. Right. Now hit the subscribe thing. Yes, there you go. Now like the video. Well done. Gold star for you. Right, let's get back to the live stream, shall we? Right, let's do something meaningful during this live stream. Let's try to educate you bastards, shall we? Lesson number 1. How to succeed on YouTube without even trying. So I see you sitting at home. You've just downed your 25th beer of the day, or you pulled your trousers back up because you're finished masturbating or whatever, and you've got an idea in your head. You want to start a YouTube channel. Well, I'm here to tell you how you can be a success on YouTube without even trying. Number 1, if you're a girl. That's all I need to say about that. Number 2, if you're an attractive girl. That's all I have to say about that. Number 3, if you're an attractive girl who just so happens to be an ex-porn star. That's all I'm going to say about that. Number 4, if you're an attractive girl who just so happens to be a porn star who still does pornography from time to time, or has an OnlyFans, or is a cam girl when she's not streaming on YouTube. That's all I have to say about that. Number 5, if you're a boy who used to do pornography and is fairly attractive. Number 6, if you're a lovable idiot. And by a lovable idiot, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean someone who might stream horror games and might react very, very over the top, but you might say to yourself, oh, I mean, they're annoying as all hell, but boy are they cute. That kind of lovable idiot. Now, I promised myself I wasn't going to name any particular channels in this video, and I'm not going to. You can make up your own mind to who I'm talking about in each of these reasons on how you can be a success on YouTube. What number were we at? I've completely forgotten now. Oh, who cares? Let's abandon the numbers and just give the bloody reasons. You can also expect to succeed on YouTube if you stream garbage like Fortnite, Call of Duty Online, and if you happen to be particularly good at either of those garbage games. You can also expect to be a success if you, oh I don't know, get caught masturbating in a live stream, constantly beg for money in your live streams, constantly tell people how much of a victim you are, constantly bitch about how unengaged people are in your streams when you've gone to all the trouble of purchasing a particular game to play for their behalf. And yes, all those reasons I just said there did relate to one particular person. You can also expect to be a success if you agree what every other bloody YouTuber says. For example, a big video game comes out. Universally, it seems to be not liked very much. So every single one of the big popular YouTubers jumps on the bloody bandwagon, and they all have to agree with each other. You're willing to do that? Then you might just so be a success on YouTube. Oh, and I should have said at the start of this video, I am a gaming YouTuber, so most of these things I'm talking about relate to gaming YouTubers, but a few of them are probably applicable to, I don't know, people who review movies, that kind of malarkey. You can also expect to be a success on YouTube if you get a sponsorship from some bullshit company that sells energy powder or makeup or a VPN or makes its own custom-made sex dolls or whatever. You can also expect to be a success on YouTube if you have your tongue planted firmly up Bethesda's arse, or From Software's arse, or CD Projekt Red's arse, or Capcom's arse. You can also expect to be a success on YouTube if you talk constantly about PC fucking specifications when you're reviewing a particular game. Especially if you refer to crap like frame rate and anti-aliasing and ray tracing and all that other garbage. You can also expect to be a successful gaming YouTuber if you spend most of your video explaining the bloody mechanics as opposed to whether you actually enjoyed the game or not. You can also expect to be a successful YouTuber if you've been on the platform for longer than Tom fucking Holland has been alive. You can also expect to be a successful YouTuber if you list any of the following games as your quote-unquote favorite game of all time. Skyrim, Fallout 4, The Witcher 3, Silent Hill 2, Arkham City, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I could say others, but those are the main ones that are coming to mind at the moment. Now this reason probably goes back to the first couple that I said, you know, the first couple of reasons that are probably going to get me the most amount of hate on this video. Well, we might as well continue this hate train. If you're a kind of dickhead who likes to shout into his webcam, you'll probably be successful on YouTube. If you're the kind of dickhead who not only shouts into his webcam, but has two other people that agree with your opinion, and you now all review movies together, you're probably going to be one of the most successful people on YouTube. Reason number 125. If you're a girl. Yes, I know it was the very first reason I gave back at the start of the video, but it's a fucking fact. So I've given you a lot of reasons for how you can be a successful YouTuber. Let me give you now a couple of other reasons on how you cannot be a successful YouTuber. You can be my channel, which is fronted by probably one of, if not the funniest people on YouTube. It has content coming out of the wazoo. There's a live stream every single bloody day. The channel actually exists to entertain you as opposed to just bombard you with facts about video games. You'll get an actual opinion on this channel that's not affected by whether the publisher invited you to their studios and made you play the game for 3 days, while they keep you sweet by throwing sushi and call girls at you every 5 minutes. If you have an actual niche that most other YouTube channels do not have, if you have something unique to offer, that way you will not succeed on YouTube. So if you'll excuse me, ladies and gents, I'm going to get back to not succeeding on YouTube. Oh, did you hear about him? Apparently Barney the dinosaur is now a raging drug addict.
Oh my! You take drugs, don't you, OCG?
I don't think an omeprazole and the occasional drop of heroin in my coffee classes as taking drugs.
Don't you also take Viagra?
Yes, I do. But not for the reasons you might think. You have seen my mutant of a wife, after all.
Then why do you take Viagra?
Well, you see, ever since this bloody pandemic started, I have been so paranoid to open doors with my hands. So, instead, I pop a Viagra and let my Colonel Mustard do the work for me.
You open doors with your erection?
Well, you don't have to put it so graphically.
What if you have to pull the door open?
Ah, well, no fear there. My Colonel Mustard is very flexible. Sturdy, too.
Oh my!
Quite. I must say, Bertram, this game we're playing is as pretty as a picture.
Any picture in particular?
A picture of my Aunt Violet showering, touching herself in secret places.
What?
A picture of Rip Torn eating a toasted bagel with mayonnaise leaking out of the sides. Ha ha.
I think Rip Torn is dead.
Oh, ha ha, even better.
What?
Nothing. Do you know who else is pretty as a picture, Bertram? Lena Headley, who you might remember as Cersei from Game of Thrones. Did you know, Bertram, that her son in that show was played by Peter Dinklage?
I think he was her brother.
Bollocks! No man could be that small. He was clearly playing a child, wasn't he?
I'm afraid not.
Good Lord! Good Lord! Whatever next? An all-female version of Ghostbusters?
That's already been done. Back in 2016, in fact.
Oh, good Lord! Good Lord! Let's move on before I say good Lord again.
You just did.
Shut up, Bertram! Did I tell you I had to hide in a toilet last night to get away from some of our fans, Bertram?
Oh, I used to do that.
You used to do what?
Hide in toilets?
Oh, because you were being pursued by our fans?
No. I used to play a lot of hide and seek with my drunk Uncle Rupert.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, if he found me, he would tickle my belly button and stick his finger up my...
Yes, that's nice, Bertram. Moving on. Get me a coffee, Bertram.
We don't have any coffee.
Okay, then get me a Coca-Cola.
We don't have any Coca-Cola.
Okay, a glass of water will do.
Again.
Then what the hell do we have?
A 6-month-old bottle of gin with remnants of a cheese toasty at the bottom.
I do so enjoy a glass of gin with my lunch. Well, I suppose that'll have to do.
Are you sure?
Yes. Desperate times, desperate measures, and all that bollocks.
What's this game about?
Well, it's the age-old story of good versus evil, right versus wrong, Xbox versus PlayStation.
I prefer Xbox myself.
And that's why I hate you, Bertram. Well, that, and you always use all the bloody toilet paper up. Last night, I had to wipe my arse with a toothbrush. A toothbrush! And it was my bloody toothbrush. I didn't realize it till this morning.
Oh, yuck!
It was yuck. Very bloody yuck. The most yuckiest yucky thing I've ever done in my yucking life. Oh. It's so cold. Oh, yes. That was a good one. Yes. Oh. Oh. So good. Oh, that's so good.
What are we laughing at?
This game, Bertram. It's bloody hilarious.
Is it?
Yes, yes. Pay attention, man. Pay attention. Right. Yes. Oh, it's so good. So good. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I don't think this is supposed to be funny.
Shut up, Bertram. I'll tell you what's supposed to be funny and what's not supposed to be funny, and this is supposed to be funny.
I think you've lost it, OCG.
Oh, Bertram, you know as well as I do. I lost it years ago. It's so cold. Right, that's quite enough of that. Right, let's address the elephant in the room. Hello, elephant. How are you? Didn't you hear me? I said, how are you?
I think he's a mute.
Oh. Where the hell did he come from?
I thought you invited him.
Well, I thought you invited him. Oh, well. I guess that's another mystery we'll never solve. Like, who left the penis imprint in the tub of margarine? So, is this game any good? Well, you'll have to ask my 26 pairs of soiled underpants. In fact, I'll do it for you, dear viewers. So, 26 pairs of soiled underpants. Is this game any good? Uh-huh. Yes. Oh, you don't say. Uh-huh.
I'll
Oh.
try my best to keep my chin up, but I do.
Is that right?
If you don't mind.
Ah. Right. Hmm. Yes. Ah. Yes. Ah. Oh. Oh, I see. Yes. Then he... but then... And they... Uh-huh. Oh. Yep. They confirm that this game is indeed very good.
Did you notice I got my hair cut?
No.
Oh, you never notice anything.
I resent that. I am very observant.
Really? Did you notice that you forgot to put your clothes on today?
What? Oh, yes. So I did. Haha. Well, don't just sit there like a turkey, Bertram. Get me a robe.
Oh, right.
I was wondering why I got some funny looks when I took my nephew to school this morning. Oh, I avoided the trailers and gameplay for this game, much like I avoid a violent-looking fat woman at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Why have you not watched the trailers and gameplay, OCG?
Well, so I could avoid spoilers, Bertram.
Oh, so you don't know that your character dies roughly
Finish that sentence and I will castrate you with a plastic spoon, Bertram.
Did you know I was pregnant once, OCG?
No, you weren't.
Yes I was.
No, you weren't.
Yes I was. No, actually I wasn't.
Because that would be impossible?
No, because I had a rubber glove over my pee-pee when we, you know, did the deeds.
I see. Moving swiftly on.
OCG, I know you're gaming, but have you seen my underpads?
Have you checked the washing machine, Bertram?
Oh, no, I didn't. OCG, they're not in the washing machine.
Well, have you checked the laundry basket then?
Oh, I never thought to look there.
See that turret down the hall?
OCG, they're not in the laundry basket.
Have you looked under the bed then?
OCG, they're not under the bed.
God damn it, Bertram, why must you interrupt me when my favorite program is on?
You're watching a program and playing this game at the same time? That's amazing.
Yes, Bertram, I've always been known for my knack for multitasking.
What is this program that you're watching?
It's a nature documentary.
Oh, I love nature documentaries. Wait a minute. I don't recognize that animal. What's it called?
That, Bertram, is called the modern day gamer.
Oh, turn up the program. I want to hear what he's saying.
Okay, let me just twiddle with this knob here.
Tell me about the sword.
And voila! Here we can see a gamer
Let me
of
have a
the
look at it
modern
and I'll
day.
tell you.
Look how he plays with his PlayStation 5. No, wait, it's an Xbox. See how he's sitting much too close to the television. See how his jaw is agape. See that he's drooling from the corners of his mouth. Let's go in closer and see what this gamer for the modern day is playing. Oh, he's apparently playing a game that has some Japanese women in it. And these Japanese women have massive knockers. I can fully understand why this gamer for the modern age has his jaw agape and drool coming out of the corners of his mouth. Let's attempt to ask this gamer for the modern age a question. I say there, gamer for the modern age. What exactly are you doing?
I'm gaming, ain't I?
I see. And what is it that you're playing, Mr. Gamer, for the modern age?
Playing a video game.
I see. And how is the video game that you're playing in this, the modern age?
It's alright, I guess.
I see. I shall leave you to your gaming. Look now, dear viewer, how this gamer for the modern age hasn't even looked at me when I walk away from him. It is obvious he is far too engrossed in the game that he's playing. Look now, dear viewer, how this gamer for the modern age is scratching his nuts through the fabric of his shorts.
Simplified your payroll.
Now, I believe that this gamer for the modern age is reaching for a beverage. What is this beverage? Let's go in and have a closer look. Ah, I can see it's a can of Monster. That's now being gulped down by this gamer for the modern age. Now, I think, having quenched his thirst on that delicious can of Monster, the gamer for the modern age will require some sustenance. Let's see what he will choose to sustain himself upon. Is that a bag of Watsons I can see? Yes, it is. The bag of Watsons is being carefully ripped apart by the gamer for the modern age. See how he has emptied the contents of the packet of Watsons into a bowl. And for those of you who don't know what a bowl is, it's something rather similar to a bowl. Now, the modern gamer is picking up several Watsons at the same time. This shows a miraculous use of the ligaments in his fingers. But then again, we must remind ourselves that this gamer for the modern age is an expert when it comes to using the ligaments in his fingers. Because after all, he must clutch a gaming controller at all times. And no doubt, being a gamer for the modern age, he is a compulsive masturbator. Join me next week when we shall be taking a look at another gamer for the modern age. I must say, Bertram, not only is this program educational, it's also damn entertaining.
Yeah, he used the word masturbate. Ha ha!
Tell him he's my
You're very mature, Bertram. Have I ever told you that?
What?
Nothing. Never mind. Let's get back to the game, shall we? You know, Bertram, this game excites me more than watching Ava Green get her kit off in that awful sequel to 300.
I am relieving myself.
Who is Ava Green?
Who is Ava Green?
Depends on
Don't
whether he
you
was
know?
naughty or nice.
No, which is why I asked, who is Ava Green?
She is the future Mrs. OCG.
Oh, are you going to ask her to marry you?
Yes, something like that. I am most definitely not going to kidnap her and take her to my secret lair under the Paris Opera House, where I will brainwash her with organ music until she loves me. No!
You're weird.
I'm not weird. I'm sick. There's a difference. I watched that movie, The Notebook, last night. Do you know, I haven't cried that much since my wife introduced me to bloody yoga.
Oh, yoga? Ouch. She must really hate you.
Oh, she does, Bertram. She does. I think it has something to do with the fact I tried to murder her on our wedding night.
Oh my!
Yes, she said I could have at least waited until after we consummated the marriage before trying to kill her.
Oh, women.
Amen, brother. I can't believe I just said that. Did you know, Bertram, that I was spit roasted once?
What? Really?
Oh, yes. Back in my university days. Good times.
Oh, how kinky.
Kinky? Oh, no. Haha. It wasn't that kind of spit roast. You see, myself and a few of my fellow students were on an expedition in the jungles of Peru when we were suddenly kidnapped and almost roasted alive by a group of natives. That's where the spit roast came into play.
Oh! However, did you escape?
Ha! Escape is my middle name, Bertram.
I thought your middle name was Buttercup.
No sign of
Touche.
Rocky so far.
Basically, we were rescued by someone with a whip.
Indiana Jones?
No, a dominatrix, I think.
Oh!
Peculiar.
Speaking of dominatrixes, dominatrixi? What the hell is the plural for dominatrix? Oh, never mind. You'll never guess who I met in my favorite brothel in town.
The Pope?
No, I don't think you'd find the Pope there. There isn't any children. No, I met Harry Potter.
Oh, I love Harry Potter.
Indeed.
Before
I
else
can
went,
see your erection from here.
I don't love him that much.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it has suddenly occurred to me that I've left my wife in the oven. While I attend to that, my manservant here will take over the stream and entertain you with some jokes. Bertram, if you would.
Oh, jokes. My girlfriend and I made love. She asks, what just happened? And I say, you just got boned.
the waters
You know, boned?
missed God.
Bones? Because I'm a skeleton? Huh? Oh, I was once walking round a boatyard and some idiot took me and hung me from the mast of a ship like a bloody flag. I think he was a pirate. You know, because I'm a skeleton? Skull and crossbow? I was very fond of my mother. I loved every bone in her body. You know, bone? Because I'm a skeleton? My cousin never stopped eating. He weighed a skeleton. Skeleton? Ton? You know, because he's a skeleton, you know. When skeletons make love, do they say, who's your bone daddy? You know, instead of who's your daddy, they say, who's your bone daddy? You know, because I'm a skeleton. Let's try, I'm very fond of my mother. I loved every bone in... Yes, I know I've told this one, but it's different. Listen. I'm very fond of my mother. I love every bone in her body, especially mine. What? Nothing? Really? What's fat, ugly, and has no sense of humor?
That's what makes them grow.
OCG.
What was that?
Nothing.
Fancy dropping down for a chat then?
So, what do I think of this game? Well, the same thing I thought about that pornographic version of Toy Story I watched last night.
I think that was just the normal version of Toy Story 3 you were watching.
Bullshit. There's a character called Woody, which is obviously an erection reference. There was a character called Buzz, which is the sound a vibrator makes. And don't even get me started on the name Bo Peep. I'm surprised her perverted boyfriend Peeping Tom didn't make an appearance. But he was probably busy masturbating whilst watching Andy getting handy.
Well, that's my childhood ruined.
Oh, don't worry, Bertram. I'm sure I've ruined it for every person watching this stream. So, Bertram, as you know, I love Disney movies, Disney shows, and Disney video games.
Oh, don't remind me. Your collection of Disney memorabilia takes up 3 rooms. I stood on your Little Mermaid-shaped vibrator in the shower this morning. We eat venison every night because you say it reminds you of Bambi's mother, and you keep a bloody hunchback in the basement because it reminds you of your favorite Disney film. You don't love Disney. You're obsessed with it.
But you have to admit, nothing beats snuggling up to watch The Lion King after a long day of gaming.
Oh, if only you didn't try to slip your hand inside my underpants every single time we snuggled up. But yes, I have to agree, sir. The magic of Disney is timeless.
Did I ever tell you that I was once punched by Captain Hook at Disney World?
No. How did that happen, sir?
Oh, it's a long story, Bertram. Let's just say Captain Hook didn't like it when I told him that the only reason he didn't like Peter Pan is because he wanted to adopt him.
Oh, sir, only you could get into a fight with a Disney character.
That's not true. I once witnessed Walt Disney himself knocking 7 shades of shit out of Mickey Mouse.
Oh, my.
Yes, Walt Disney was a prick.
Let's talk about something more uplifting, like your crush on Aladdin.
Bertram, I do not have a crush on Aladdin. I merely appreciate his dashing good looks and charming personality.
Oh, if you say so. And I bet you've never pretended to be Princess Jasmine while singing A Whole New World either.
That was 1 time. Maybe 2 times. Damn it, Bertram! Why do you have to embarrass me like this in front of our dear viewers? But you have to admit, that song is a classic.
Yes, sir. And just like Disney, it's something that will always be cherished.
Exactly, Bertram. Right, enough of this Disney wankity. Let's get back to playing the game. Oh, Cousin Duncan was telling me this morning, Bertram, that in the last 4 years, he has had 22 jobs. 22? That's less than I've had in my awful life.
Didn't you once cut the toenails of the royal family?
I did. Once. I haven't thrown up that much since I watched 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Who had the grossest toenails?
Probably Philip. But that's because I cut his nails after the bastard had been dead for 3 weeks.
Oh my! Why do you have a copy of the Goblet of Fire next to your bed, OCG?
Because I like Harry Potter, Bertram.
Oh, I also like Harry Potter.
Does he like you back? Have you kissed yet? How big is his magic wand?
I don't like him that much.
Oh, did I ever tell you that I sat on a broomstick once, Bertram?
No.
I spent 6 weeks in the hospital.
What?
You see, I didn't realize that you're supposed to sit on the broomstick horizontally. I sat on it vertically.
So it went up your...
It was practically sticking out of my mouth.
Oh my!
Yes, quite.
Why didn't you ask me to play this game with you?
Well, one, because this isn't a co-op game, I think. And two, because you had too much housework to do. Speaking of which, why haven't you flushed the toilet yet?
Well, I thought you could flush the toilet yourself after using it.
Ha! Well, then you thought wrong, didn't you? You know my hands are too weak to flush the toilet.
But they're okay to hold a controller?
Yes.
Well, then you can flush your own damn toilet. You're lucky you have a toilet. I have to poo in a cardboard box.
You know how I feel about other people sitting on my toilet. It makes me anxious. Not to even mention the germs. Where are you going? Bathroom? Bathroom? Oh. Damn it. Bertram, while I'm playing this, can you get those toilets cleaned? I found a grey pubic hair on my toilet seat last night, and I've no bloody idea where it came from.
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it came from your crotch.
But it was grey.
Well, you have a very old crotch.
Oh, so I do. Ha ha! Bertram, do you remember when The Last of Us Part 2 leaked? If I ever find the son of a bitch who did that. Anyway, lots of things leaked months before the game was coming out, you know, like Joel's death and gamers being the spoiled little brats that they are. They started complaining right away. I haven't heard that many complaints since I asked Mrs. OCG to rate my oral skills. Not like that, you perverts. Firstly, she said my accent was as fake as Barbie's boobies. Wonderful word, that. Boobies. 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 Boop. Anyway, that game received way too much criticism for my liking, especially in regards to the character of Abby. Morons actually sent her voice actor death threats. Death threats! Some people are sick in the head. What? Shut up, Bertram. I'm not that sick in the head. Oh, that reminds me. Will you go down to the dungeon and see if Mrs. OCG needs feeding? Just don't open the cage. That bitch will drink your blood. Believe me, I know. I haven't been able to move my left testicle since. Yeesh. Oh, and while you're down there, get me another bottle of wine. What do you mean, when did I start drinking wine? Since right now. Well, okay, not right now, because I did say go and get me another bottle of wine. But, you know, I have this bottle of wine here. I've nearly finished it. Now I want another bottle of wine. Yes, I know I was saving the wines up in case they were worth something one day and I could just sell them off to some idiot that's got more money than sense. Look, stop interrupting me, Bertram. Just go down there, check on Mrs. OCG, don't open the bloody cage, and then bring me a bottle of wine. Honestly, good help is so hard to find these days. What was I doing? Oh yes, playing this game. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Bertram, while you're down there, see if you can scrounge me up something to eat. There's a fridge down there, isn't there? What do you mean you moved it? Where did you move it to? The kitchen? What kind of idiot puts a fridge in the kitchen? Huh, honestly. Some people. So, it's time to go a little deeper than I usually do. Put your trousers back on, Bertram. I'm going to talk about a subject very close to my heart. No, not my ribcage, Bertram. I'm going to talk about violence in video games and once and for all answer the question, do video games make people violent? And I'm so glad you asked, dear viewers. So let's spend the next few moments ruminating that very... Of course they don't make people violent, you stupid pricks. Only violent people carry out violent acts. Just because I played Splatterhouse and beat a maggot-looking thing to death with a crowbar doesn't mean I'm going to go out and bludgeon Mrs. Harris at number 12. Though she does resemble a maggot-looking thing. Just because I steal a car in Grand Theft Auto and then run over some old geriatric bastard doesn't mean I'm going to do that on Thursday. Though I did run over an old geriatric bastard back in 2004, but that's neither here nor there. I did it because he reminded me of my abusive great-uncle Sardonicus, not because I did it in Grand Theft Auto. So, deep breaths, OCG, deep breaths. No, video game violence does not breed violent people. Kind of. Sort of. I think.
Oh, I like chickens. Do you like chickens, OCG?
Oh, yes. I've had love affairs with many a cock.
A chicken tried to kill me once.
Oh, how so?
Well, it was 2018. It was dinner time. I was enjoying a roast chicken when suddenly I started to choke.
Oh, another chicken tried to strangle you from behind in retaliation for the fact you were eating his gay lover?
No. I was choking on a chicken bone.
Oh, I see. I think the chicken has to be alive for it to be considered attempted murder, Bertram.
Oh!
I'm glad you survived, though. Mostly. Anyway, Bertram, I meant to ask you before we started, but, have you seen a particularly delicious-looking donut?
I saw one at a Krispy Kreme once.
No. Have you seen a particularly delicious-looking donut here? In the kitchen, perchance?
No, I don't believe so. What does this particularly delicious-looking donut look like?
Well, it looks like a particularly delicious donut. And it's mine.
Oh, have you known it for long?
No. We just met this morning, actually. I was on my usual morning stroll when I glanced it in a window, calling to me like a prostitute in Amsterdam. I knew then that I must have it.
The prostitute or the particularly delicious-looking donut?
The particularly delicious-looking donut, of course.
Oh, and now the particularly delicious-looking donut has gone missing?
I didn't say that. I was just asking if you had seen the particularly delicious-looking donut.
Oh!
Well, have you?
Have I what?
Have you seen a particularly delicious-looking donut?
I saw one at a Krispy Kreme once.
No. Have you seen a particularly delicious-looking donut here? In the kitchen, perchance?
In our kitchen?
No, in Hannibal Lecter's kitchen. Of course in our kitchen.
What does it look like?
The particularly delicious-looking donut or Hannibal Lecter's kitchen?
The particularly delicious looking donut. Although now, I'm very curious what Hannibal Lecter's kitchen looks like.
Well, it's beautiful.
What's beautiful? The particularly delicious looking donut or Hannibal Lecter's kitchen?
The particularly delicious looking donut, of course. Did you know, Bertram, that my brother, Edwin, met Hannibal Lecter on a dating site once?
Oh, really? What one?
Meat grinder, I believe.
Oh!
Anyway, back to the subject at hand. Have you seen the particularly delicious looking donuts?
The beautiful one?
Yes.
The one that was in our kitchen?
Yes.
The one that is more inviting than a prostitute in Amsterdam?
Yes.
No. No, I have not.
Damn it! Well, the mystery continues, I suppose.
Do we have any snacks?
You're always thinking with your bloody stomach, Bertram.
That's not possible. You can't think with your stomach. Unless your brain is in your stomach, which it is not.
I know. It's an expression, Bertram.
You didn't answer my question. Do we have any snacks?
I might have half a Milky Bar in my underpants.
Why is it in your underpants?
It comforts me.
Okay. Can I have some?
Fine. Just, reach in and take it.
What?
Well, I'm a little busy here playing this damn game. So if you want chocolate, you have to reach into my underpants and take it.
Okay.
A little to the left. No, the other left. Right, move your hand 90 degrees.
Got it!
Bully for you. Now, eat your chocolate and let me get on with playing this game. You know, my brother's child is coming to stay with us this weekend, so this game might keep the little bastard busy.
That's not very nice.
What? Oh, ha ha! No, the little bastard is actually his name.
I didn't know your brother had children.
Oh, yes! He adopted this one on his recent trip to Transylvania.
Oh, I see. Isn't that where he married that ugly woman with the monobrow?
Indeed. My father always said, never, ever trust a woman with a monobrow.
Why?
He was stabbed to death by a woman with a monobrow. I don't know why she didn't use a knife like a normal person. I don't know if I told you, but, I've been playing those From Software games recently.
Oh, and how are they?
Hard. And not the good kind of hard, you know, the kind where you want to put your sausage into the moistest donut you have to hand, but the bad hard, the kind of hard where you want to snap off your sausage and use it as a weapon to smack the game developers.
I'm not sure I understood any of that.
Well, 'tis probably for the best. Take Dark Souls, for example. That game is harder than RoboCop getting a lap dance from the bloody Terminator.
You don't do well with hard games.
And whatever gave you that impression, Bertram?
The fact that before you started playing these From Software games, you owned 6 PlayStation 5 controllers. All of the windows in your gaming room had actual windows, and you had a full head of hair, OCG. Now, there are 3 controllers in bits, 2 that have been set on fire, and 1 that has been forcibly rammed up my backside.
Well, I did warn you about trying to give me advice during boss fights.
Also, every window in the gaming room has been smashed, and you now look like you're cosplaying as Professor X.
Oh, it'll grow back.
True, but the windows won't.
It was too hot in here anyway. On the plus side, none of those games have particularly interesting stories. So, I was playing John Carpenter films in the background.
I've never heard of that genre.
Well, that's because John Carpenter is a person, Bertram. Nay, the man is a god.
I've never heard of this god.
Halloween. The Fog. Memoirs of an Invisible Man. Granted, no one has probably heard of Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
I have.
And who the fuck are you?
I'm your next door neighbor. My name is...
Oh no, you have rendered him unconscious.
Oh, just throw him in the basement with the others. Now, Bertram.
Okay, but eventually people are going to start asking questions. Have you ever been to New York, OCG?
No. Have you?
Oh, yes. I took my girlfriend to New York.
I never knew you had a girlfriend, Bertram. I didn't think you had the lung capacity to inflate a blow-up doll. Ha ha! What's your girlfriend's name? Made in China? Ha ha!
Yes. How did you know?
Oh, that's a lovely name.
OCG, I've just noticed this, but, why are you naked?
Well, because, apparently, as I have been sitting here playing this game, the Invisible Man climbed in through a window in the study, somehow snuck up behind me, and relieved me of my clothes.
Without you noticing?
Not only was he invisible, he was also a magician.
Oh, that makes sense. OCG, can Made in China spend the night on Saturday?
I suppose. I'll get out the bicycle pump. Ha ha ha!
She's not a sex doll.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bertram. I apologize.
She is what is called a real doll. She's very realistic and has a vibrating lady garden and everything.
I retract my apology.
What are you doing, OCG?
I am writing a strongly worded letter to the developers of a game I played last night. I believe they are called Angry Game Studio, which is a hell of a coincidence because I am very angry as I write this letter.
I don't know if anyone told you, OCG, but it's 2022, not 1822. People don't write letters anymore. They just leave foul-mouthed tweets on Twitter, or send foul-mouthed emails. There's a lot of foul-mouthage.
Shut up, Bertram. I need to concentrate on this letter.
What does the letter say?
Well, In a nutshell, I tell the developers of their game that they are not game developers. They are thieves and bastards. But mostly, they are thieves.
What did they steal?
Oh, nothing much. Just everything from our own video game, Reuben Crowley and Bertram Butler, ass to mouth. I'll read the letter to you when I'm done.
Okay. Done yet?
No,
Okay. Done yet?
no,
Okay. Done yet?
no. Actually, yes.
Oh, yay! So go on, read it.
Now, bear in mind this is a work in progress.
What's that drawing at the bottom of the page?
Oh, that's my score for their game.
It looks like two very hairy bollocks.
Exactly. Dear Angry Video Game Studio, my name is Reuben Buttercup Crowley.
Your middle name is Buttercup?
Shut up, Bertram. But you can call me the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer. I am writing this letter to tell you that you are a pack of thieves and bastards. But you are mostly thieves. Then there is an exclamation point here.
Oh!
Your game is nothing but a derivative piece of monkey excrement. Everything about your game has been ripped off from superior work. My work. There is one glaring difference between our two games, however. I have a magnificent lead character who is based off of yours truly. Whereas in your game, you have an ugly chap with a porn star mustache.
His mustache does porn?
No. Porn stars have his mustache.
Why do they have his mustache? Can't they grow their own?
Shut up, Bertram. Now let's skip ahead a bit. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. So, your game is derivative. Ugly, old-fashioned. But at least it is shorter than Peter Bloody Dinklage. Any longer, and I might have been forced to kill myself with the only thing I had to hand. A dildo. Don't ask, Bertram. Just don't ask. If you disagree with anything I have said, Anger Studio or whatever your name is, then I invite you to kiss my... And then I have drawn an arse.
Oh, that's a very realistic arse.
Thank you, Bertram. Get me a coffee, please. All of this complaining is making me thirsty.
But we don't have any coffee.
Fine, then go and get me a gin and tonic.
But we don't have any gin. Or tonic.
Blast! And what do we have?
We have this funny liquid that comes out of the tap.
Do you mean water?
Yes, that.
Then get me a glass of water.
We don't have any glasses.
Blast! Then just put it in a bowl. Let me guess. We haven't got any bowls.
Yes. How did you know?
Call it a lucky guess.
OCG, there's a weird noise coming from the toilet.
We've been over this before, Bertram. When the excrement leaves your body, sometimes it can cause a splash in the toilet water. Now, of course, this depends on the size of said excrement, of course.
No, not that. It sounded like a woman shouting, "Help me!"
Maybe the toilet is haunted.
Oh, don't say that.
Keep quiet, Bertram. I am trying to play a game here.
Zip, are you there?
Tell me, how long have you been here? Well?
Those satellites are
Oh,
confused.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were talking to me.
I'm not talking to you, Bertram. I'm talking to this brick wall over here.
Oh,
Speak, brick wall, speak! He's not very talkative today.
do you often have conversations with the brick wall?
Oh, yes, yes. We talk about everything from quantum physics to the latest episode of South Park.
Oh, wow. Excuse me a moment. Hello, Dr. Baxter? Bertram here. I think OCG has lost it. He's talking to a brick wall.
Who are you talking to, Bertram?
The toaster?
Well, you tell that bastard that he owes me money.
Will do. Please come quickly, Doctor.
Damn brick wall. I haven't met a worse conversationalist since my third wife.
She was hard to have a conversation with.
Zip,
Bloody impossible. I eventually gave up and flushed her down the toilet.
Oh, that's what the noise is.
Oh, yes. She must be lodged in a pipe.
Why did you want to flush her down the toilet in the first place?
Well, she stole the last wagon wheel.
Isn't that a little extreme?
You know how much I love wagon wheels, Bertram.
True, true.
You know, this game came out just before my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
But it's a little late now, Bertram.
Oh, did you do anything nice for it?
As far as I can remember, I took an overdose of pizza, birthday cake, red wine, and binge-watched every single video on our channel. Ha! I am bloody hilarious, Bertram. Did you know that?
I did. Please note, OCG is a fictional character. Any resemblance to persons alive, dead, or undead is purely coincidental.
So, my psychiatrist has told me I need to engage more with you commoners. So, please tell me down below. What do you think of this game? Like it? Love it? Want to crawl into bed and make passionate love to it? So, ladies and gentlemen's toilets, thank you for watching my stream. 'Tis fabulous, isn't it? And aren't I the most handsome man you've ever seen? I mean, I know you can't see me in this stream, but, oh, bollocks. And aren't I the funniest YouTuber you have ever come across? I beg your pardon. What? Speak up. Well, that's just rude. Are you hearing this, Bertram? Bertram! Wake up, Bertram! Good help is so hard to find these days. You know, I think Bertram was a village idiot in a past life. Anyway, thank you for watching this stream. Please feel free to continue to watch my stream and laugh at my jokes. All of my jokes. They're very amusing. Did you know, Bertram, that I met Mega Man myself recently? Yes. I mean, the chap's in his 40s now. You know, has a glass eye, walks with a bit of a limp. So I decided to follow him, see where he went. Luckily for me, he visited the local gentleman's toilets. And when he was urinating in that hole-in-the-wall thing, I thought I would just have a little peek, see what Mega Man is packing. But as it turns out, Bertram, he's not so much a Mega Man. Okay. For the last time, Bertram, you are not a monkey. Therefore, you are not allowed to throw poo at me. Okay? And another...
OCG, I think the toilet's blocked again.
Be quiet, Bertram. Can't you see I'm trying to watch the news here?
Oh, is it interesting? I've never seen the news.
Oh yes, very interesting, Bertram. It usually features some of my favorite things, including stories of violence and of sexual misconduct. In fact, instead of me telling you about it, why don't we sit down and watch the news together?
Must we? I was going to go watch an episode of Peppa Pig.
Yes, Bertram, we must. And who knows? We might grow as friends through, watching the news together.
Oh, okay. Good evening. This is the news. I am News, the newsman. Tonight's top story. A man has been arrested in Dorset, suspected of being a Scooby-Doo villain. Brian Marston had apparently been trying to scare the residents of a local nursing home while dressed up as a giant penis. Mr. Masterson was only unmasked when one of the residents' grandchildren caught him, in their words, going pee-pee. When asked to comment on his arrest, Mr. Masterson turned and said, in a very proud voice, that he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. In other news, a woman has been arrested under suspicion of breastfeeding her husband in the middle of a McDonald's restaurant. When asked to comment on why she was breastfeeding her husband, the woman, who shall be called Anonymous, simply...
How unprofessional, Bertram. I've never seen a newsman laugh at one of his own stories.
Yes, indeed. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. It might have sounded like I was laughing at the news story of the woman breastfeeding her husband, but it was in fact technical difficulties. So, when the woman was asked to comment on why she was breastfeeding her husband, she simply stated that McDonald's did not have any milk, and her husband is partial to a glass of milk. Now, let's hear about today's weather from the Weatherman. Go ahead, Weatherman.
Right, we can turn this off now, Bertram.
Don't you want to hear about the weather?
Oh, no, Bertram. Let's just do what we're supposed to be doing and concentrating on this game.
Isn't it amazing that somehow the game has been playing itself while we did this whole comedic skit bit?
Yes, Bertram, remarkable. In fact, I suppose now's as good a time as any, but I've actually employed some help who is actually going to play the video games, just whilst we go off on these kind of tangents where we do comical skits and the like.
Oh, you haven't introduced us?
Well, that's because, well, you see, the thing is, Bertram, in order for me to employ this individual, I had to somehow convince them that I was living completely alone.
So you didn't tell them about me?
No, Bertram, sadly not. So, when this new employee of mine, comes over to play the video games, you know, while we go off on our comedic skits, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, I would like for you to go into the closet and close the door, and not make a peep, not even stick your head out until said employee has left.
Does this employee have a name?
What are you talking about, Bertram? I've already told you their name.
Have you?
Yes!
According to Amanda's
Employee!
Oh!
You know,
Do
Bertram,
you know about Amanda?
Yes, OCG?
I have
So your
absolutely the worst job in the world.
Really, OCG?
maybe
Yes, Bertram. Now let
I
me
don't know
tell
what
you
you're talking
why.
about.
I
Tell me about that
spent
sword fragment you're
all
so
day
raving about.
playing video games. Every single second of every single minute of every single hour of the entire 24-hour day, I spent playing video games. Doesn't that sound like a bloody nightmare?
No, not really.
Well, it is. 'Tis an absolute unmitigated nightmare. While all of my beloved viewers...
You mean all 4 of them?
Shut up, Bertram! While all of my beloved viewers are out there working 9 to 5 or 10 to 6 to feed their families or buy a new car or go and see a prostitute or take their mistresses on holiday or buy 1,527 Krispy Kreme donuts, while you, the average person, the commoners, are out working, slaving away in probably some piece of shit office somewhere, or working as a bin man, or in McDonald's, or working in a bank, or working as a teacher in a school, while you're out there slaving away, giving your blood, sweat, and tears, I am here, playing video games. I know, you want to feel sorry for me, but I tell you, don't, dear viewer. Do not give me your sympathy. I don't deserve it. You are out there doing awful work, like working in McDonald's, working in a bank, etc., etc. And I'm here playing video games all day long. And I'm here to tell you that it's an absolute unmitigated nightmare. If you think your job is bad, then I want you to just think of what I do all day long. 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
The Galali key does
I am playing bloody video games.
Are you being sarcastic, OCG?
history.
No, Bertram, I am not being sarcastic. I'm telling you right here, right now, that I have the worst job in the world. Even people that clean toilets don't have as bad a job as I do. Even nurses who work in nursing homes and clean up after old geriatric people that shit themselves while watching daytime television I'm telling you that even as bad as that job is, mine is 100, no, 1,000 times worse. I have the worst job in the world. I sit here all day long playing video games while you're out there earning money for your bloody children and your bloody relatives and saving up to buy a new bloody car or whatever you're doing. I'm here playing video games, sitting on my fat backside in front of my rather large television. Or monitor, if you're a PC gamer. So I'm sitting here in front of my large television. Monitor, if you're a PC gamer, doing absolutely nothing but playing video games, drinking gin, eating as much as I'm content to do so from the relative safety of my home. And you're out there working. And I just want to tell you, dear viewer, that I have the worst I'm sorry. I couldn't keep it going, Bertram. I couldn't hold it in.
I knew you were joking.
Of course I'm joking, Bertram. Worst job in the world. I have the best job in the world. And all you stupid people out there, you all have the worst jobs in the world. You all want to be me. You all want to be in my shoes and do nothing but play video games all day. But you can't, because you all have fucking children and fucking families and mistresses and holidays and all that bollocks. I get to sit here and think only of myself.
And me.
Yes, and you. I occasionally think about you, mostly how I'm going to throw you out of the window, or how I'm going to poison your dinner, or how I'm going to make your sleeping arrangements even more uncomfortable than they are. But yes, you do occasionally enter my mind, Bertram.
So what have we learned today, OCG?
That you all suck, and I'm the best.
If you say so. Wait a minute. This game doesn't look like Crash Bandicoot.
Well done, Bertram. Have a gold star and a complimentary pat on the head. This is indeed not Crash Bandicoot.
But you promised we could play Crash Bandicoot.
I did no such thing.
Yes you did. Right before you got abducted by aliens, and then sued them for prodding your backside in a very inappropriate way.
Abducted? Aliens? Very? Bertram, could you have been dreaming?
Oh yeah, I was dreaming.
Well, that explains it.
Do you remember when you got cursed by that gypsy woman and your pee-pee fell off? What was her name again? You know, the ugly bitch that cursed you.
Wasn't it your mother?
Yeah, it was. So, are we gonna play Crash Bandicoot now?
In the name of Isaac Newton and his shriveled genitals. We discussed this already. I never said we would play Crash Bandicoot.
Yes you did. Right before you were
Abducted by aliens. Yes, you dreamt that, Bertram. Remember?
Oh yeah. Is this game scary?
Well, I would say it's more silly than scary.
Oh, well, at least that begins with an S too.
Good job seeing the positive side, Bertram.
In a way, I'm glad it's not scary. I don't really feel up to washing any more of your soiled boxer shorts.
I resent that. I actually wear Y-fronts. Damn it. What the hell am I supposed to be doing in this game?
I went to hell once.
No, you didn't.
Yes I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes I did. No, actually, I didn't.
I thought so.
If you were to make a video game, what would you call it, OCG?
I would call my video game Jesus Christ in Nail Me to the Cross Again and see what you get, motherfucker.
Oh, haha!
Yes, I am bloody hilarious.
Offensive too.
Very. I once gave Gordon the Goofy Gorilla an enormous wedgie and drew a penis on his head while he was sleeping.
Oh, whatever happened to Gordon the Goofy Gorilla?
Well, I believe he was shot by the hunter out of Jumanji.
Oh no!
Don't be too sad, Bertram. He was turned into a wonderful rug.
Oh, that's not any better. Now people can walk all over him.
People were always walking over Gordon, especially that wife of his, Petra, the professional prostitute.
Speaking of professional prostitutes, can we watch Star Wars later?
What the hell does professional prostitutes have to do with Star Wars?
Because, some professional prostitutes like Star Wars?
Ah, you know, I've never been much of a Star Wars fan, but Star Horse, well, that's much more my thing.
Well, that's because you're a pervert.
How have you known that I am the latest in a long line of perverts, Bertram? My father was a pervert. My grandfather was a pervert. My great-great-grandfather was a pervert. My great-great-great-grandfather...
was a pervert?
No. Surprisingly, he was an artist.
Oh!
Yes. Apparently, he was quite shit. Did you know, Bertram, that I have a black belt in karate? I am a master of ninjutsu. I have studied taekwondo. I have a degree in bitch slapping. But for some bizarre reason, I still punch like this. Oh. Oh. I'm like a geriatric with constipation. Look again, Bertram. Oh. Ooh. You see what I'm saying? And don't even get me started. Bertram, did you know that somewhere in the world, at this exact moment, there is a woman touching herself and thinking about him? And also, in another corner of the world, Bertram, did you know that there is a man currently touching himself and thinking about him?
OCG, didn't you have an affair with a Smurf once?
No. You're getting confused about that time I had an illicit encounter with one of the Care Bears.
Oh!
I do enjoy those old children's shows. Oh, speaking of children, please remember, dear viewer, that this playthrough is most definitely not for children. So, don't let me catch any of you children out there watching this.
What if you can't tell they're a child?
Do you mean if a child is wearing a false mustache?
Yes.
I don't know. Where did the child acquire the false mustache?
They bought it from a man selling false mustaches on the streets.
Ah, well, then provided the child is wearing a false mustache, they can watch this playthrough.
What if they're wearing a false
And it looks
beard?
like we share an enemy.
I'll get back to you on that one. I must say, Bertram, this game is pretty as a picture.
What picture?
Most likely a picture of Ava Green.
With clothes on or off?
Oh, definitely off.
Oh yeah, that is a pretty picture. You don't have a copy of that picture by any chance, do you?
I have 1,246 pictures of Ava Green, and you can't have any of them.
Oh, what would a video game based on us be called?
Reuben Crowley and Bertram Butler. Ass to mouth. No, actually, scratch that.
How about Reuben Crowley and Bertram Butler, guilty as charged?
Oh no. Oh no. That's bollocks, Bertram.
Well, it's better than ass to mouth.
Nothing is better than ass to mouth. Actually, scratch that.
Oh, I forgot to ask, but how many subscribers do we have now on here?
Not bloody enough.
I told you before, OCG. We need to expand our repertoire. Make videos on more niche subjects.
For the last time, Bertram, I am not making videos of myself showering.
Oh, but it would be hilarious. You have a very,
I'm not walking.
odd
There's a
body
military
shape.
transport train
I'm
going
going to
south of
forget you
Looks
just
like
said
another
that,
cruiser ahead.
Bertram. You know, Bertram, I procured this game for free. And I definitely did not shoplift it from my local game. Nope, absolutely not. You know, I haven't seen value for money like that since I got 75% off at my local massage establishment.
Isn't that a brothel?
Yes, Bertram, it is. Why don't you say it a little louder? I don't think my wife quite heard you.
Isn't that a brothel?
I was being sarcastic, you crumbly biscuit.
Oh. So tell me, how did you get 75% off?
Ah, well, my lady of choice had recently been in an unfortunate helicopter accident and was now simply a head on a stick.
Oh.
She had a mouth on her, I can tell you. Ha ha ha.
And not much else, it would seem. Doesn't your wife disagree with this little hobby of yours?
Well, she doesn't know.
Forget the
My first wife found out, so I did the natural thing and plotted to murder her.
And did you succeed? In killing her, I mean?
Sadly, not. The stupid woman managed to flush herself down the toilet before I got the chance to put my plan into action.
How? How does one flush themselves down the toilet?
Well, it's more common than you might think, Bertram. Though usually just with small people. I heard Peter Dinklage had a close call while taking a toilet break on the set of Game of Thrones. Why aren't you laughing, Bertram? What are you doing?
I thought I saw a raisin on the ground, so I ate it.
And?
It was actually one of Bertie's poo-poos.
Remind me again. Who is Bertie?
My mouse.
I hope that's not a euphemism.
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's a... You know what? Never mind. Oh yes, Bertie, that thing you keep in your pockets.
That thing is called Bertie. It's like Bertram, but it's not.
Thank you for educating me on that, Bertram. Could you and your mouse please pay attention? How are you supposed to laugh at my jokes if you keep getting distracted with raisins?
It was a poo-poo. At least I think it was.
You leave the thinking to me, Bertram. I'm the brains in this operation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm just off to stick my fingers in a wall socket. I've run out of coffee, and I need a little boost. Ow! That hurts. Ow! That hurts. Ow! That hurts.
You heard him, dear viewer. He's the brains of the operation.
Shut up, Bertram, and telephone me an ambulance. I appear to have electrocuted myself.
What about the stream?
Oh yes. Well, let's finish the stream first.
Is this a horror game?
This is as much a horror game as I am a relatively normal human being who most certainly does not keep his wife in a cage in the basement. Now, most horror games these days have you running away from a wanker in a Halloween costume.
I had to play hide and seek with a wanker last Halloween.
But you played that with me.
Oh.
Wanker indeed. Ha!
Well, at least you're a well-dressed wanker.
Yes, 'tis true. 'Tis true. So, to answer your question, Bertram, this is not a horror game. There is a distinct lack of blood.
Oh, that's a shame. You do love blood.
Yes, quite. Ever since that chap with the pointy teeth gave me that unattractive love bite on my neck, I've had such a craving for the stuff.
Oh no! You're turning into an umpire!
I think you mean a vampire.
Oh!
And never mention anything related to sports in my presence again. The only thing I hate more than games that don't let you customize your genitals is sports.
Noted.
Oh, before we carry on with the playthrough, here's a message from our sponsor.
We have a sponsor?
We do. I promised Edwin I'd let him say a few words.
Edwin? As in your perverted brother, Edwin? The man who holds the Guinness World Record for the longest sustained erection?
36 years and counting. Yes. So, without much further ado, may I present my brother, Edwin Wagster. Oh, thank you, brother. I'll thank you later. So, dear viewer, I'm going to tell you my foolproof strategy to conquering any beat-em-off, beat-em-up game. Are we ready? That's what she said. Ho, ho, ho. Now, to conquer any beat-em-off, beat-em-up game, all you have to do is treat your controller like a beautiful woman. Yes. Hit random buttons and magic will happen. Oh. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mustache, I've got a date with a juggler, and I hear he has a lovely set of balls. Ho, 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 oh my, oh no, oh my. Ha ha, my brother Edwin, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he scares me.
Oh, don't worry, Bertram. Just, never turn your back on him and your rear will be safe.
What?
Oh, nothing. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Bertram. Edwin will be coming to stay with us for a while.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. Something about him being on the run or hiding or some other nonsense. I said he could sleep in your bed, Bertram.
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
Oh no!
Oh, that's quite enough of that.
Why does your brother have a different surname than you?
Well, you see, because Edwin took his wife's surname.
What? He's married? Who the hell would marry him?
Well, he's not married in the conventional sense. You see, Edwin was the first man in history to marry his own scrotum.
His scrotum has a name?
Oh, yes. Wilhelmina Wagster. Willie, for short.
Oh, I'm sorry I asked now. Oh, I meant to tell you, OCG, but you offended me earlier when you said, something offensive about me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bertram. I'll tell you a joke to make you feel better.
No, there's really no need.
I insist. So, what do you call a Terminator prostitute?
I don't know, OCG. What do you call a Terminator prostitute?
I'll bareback. Ha ha ha!
I don't get it.
Instead of I'll be back, it's I'll bareback. Because prostitutes often offer bareback, which means you don't need protection.
Protection? Like a gun?
No, you moron, like a cord. You know what? Never mind. 'Twas a very funny joke.
I was watching a documentary this morning, OCG, and apparently the world is ruled over by lizard people. Is that true, OCG?
That's correct, Bertram. That is correct. But, let's just keep the fact that I just said that between us. I can't bear to get locked up in that asylum again.
Oh, yes. You told me horror stories about that place.
Oh, yes. The food was nightmarish.
Didn't you also say you were forced to perform fellatio?
Good Lord, no, no. I befriended a guard called Horatio.
Oh, oops, sorry.
And I wasn't forced to perform fellatio. I did it willingly in exchange for a bottle of gin.
Oh, you dirty swine.
No, not wine. Gin. Gin. G-I-N. Gin. Not wine. Gin. Nothing like wine. Not red wine. Not white wine. Just gin. Gin. Are you understanding me, Bertram? I am talking about gin. Bertram. You've fallen asleep again, haven't you? Bastard.
Do you like retro-inspired platformer games, OCG? You know, games like Shovel Knight and, Curse of the Moon?
No. And let me tell you why, Bertram. So, here is OCG's guide to why all retro 8-bit platformers are absolute arse. Or bollocks. Whichever you prefer. Number 1. Knockback. Enemies can knock you back and cause your character to fall into an instant death pit or spikes. Knockback can go to hell. Number 2. Bosses with seemingly infinite life bars. You have to beat on these bastards harder than an obsessive compulsive masturbator. The boss fights can go to hell. Number 3. Opposite to the problem with the boss fights, often our playable character dies in only a few hits, and is often as soft as I am watching the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy.
Oh, that's an erection joke.
You're absolutely right, Bertram. Well done, you. So, playable characters that die in a few hits can go to hell. Number 4. Sequences when you ride a hoverbike. Does anyone remember Battletoads? Need I say more? Hoverbike sequences can go to hell. Number 5. My wife. Now this has nothing to do with video games. I really hate my wife. My wife can go to hell. Number 6. The stupid 80s Pac-Man level sound effects when you find health on a power pickup.
What sound effects?
You know. Ping. Boing. Pika.
Oh, I understand.
Good. So the bing sound effects can go to hell. Number 7. I don't have a number 7. Number 8. The same as number 7. Number 9. Enemies that fire projectiles at you constantly.
Oh yeah, they annoy me. There was this one time, I was playing Ninja Gaiden, and...
Shut up, Bertram! So, enemies that fire projectiles can go to hell. And finally, number 10, to throw a grenade you had to press 2 bloody buttons, usually up on the D-pad and another button. Not only is this annoying, but what if you only had one finger on your hand? You would be fucked. And that's why I hate retro-inspired platformer game things. Does that answer your question, Bertram?
Yes?
Did you know, Bertram, that I first played this game when I was no taller than Peter Dinklage?
Oh, wow! And how tall are you now?
Can't you tell? You're looking at me, you idiot.
Oh, yeah! This is embarrassing. Beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up. Have you been watching Star Trek again?
No.
Bertram!
But I love it!
I told you what happened to me when I attended that Star Trek convention in 1993, didn't I?
Yes?
I can't even look at a Klingon without having traumatic flashbacks.
Remind me what he did again.
Well, it was 1993. I was in attendance at a Star Trek convention in the great city of London. I brought a guest with me. 'Twas my favorite teddy bear.
What was he called?
He was called It Rubs the Lotion on Its Skin.
And did he have a surname?
Yes, it was, or else it gets the hose again. But I just called him Bill for short. Anyway, long story short, I accidentally dropped Bill, and as I reached down to retrieve him, a bloody Klingon appeared from nowhere, trampled Bill, and then just walked away.
Oh, bastards!
Bill was in tatters, clinging to life. I attempted to administer CPR, but the damage was done. Bill died in my arms.
And that's why you hate Star Trek?
Yes, I have never recovered from Bill's death.
I'm surprised your mother didn't buy you a new teddy bear.
She did. That same day, in fact.
Then what's the problem?
Well, I've never thought of it like that before. You're right, Bertram.
Does that mean I can watch Star Trek now?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it would appear that a vampire has just crawled into my room and bitten me, somewhere out of sight. Now, while I attend to that, Bertram here will take over the stream and entertain you the only way he knows how. By talking bollocks.
Okay, play the game. OCG, am I supposed to commentate? OCG, oh, he's in the title. So,